What's up, guys? Navarro here, Penny Stocks Club 13. I'm gonna go over the watch list for tomorrow, and I'm gonna recap on today's callouts for swing trades, what's on watch for tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. So I hope everybody's doing good, and let's get to it, guys. I'm gonna start here with INUV. If you recall Monday's and yesterday's video, I had this one on watch for a while, and I called it out yesterday with a break of 50. I think I took a position at around 53, and I told you that as long as it did not break below, if it did not break below the 50 level, that it was good. And sure enough, it didn't break. And look at this big candle I put up today, this in volume, and it's up today after hours. If you bought back in when I called it out again today, right now it should be up about 22%, which is awesome. And hopefully tomorrow it just continues to keep that momentum going, squeeze a little bit more. And the next level that I see here is 70. Okay, that's the next resistance level. Then after that, I think it's got room all the way up to 80. Remember to take profits along the way. Never assume that it's just going to continue taking off. You never know. So take profits when you have them. If you have a day trade, you had a day trade today, you're up 20%. You should have taken profits already. You might have wanted to leave a couple of shares in there, about 25% of your position, just hanging in there, just in case it continues to move higher tomorrow, which I believe it's gonna do that tomorrow. Anyways, this is INUV. Again, if you did not see the video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and check out the video on INUV that I had posted yesterday. Next one, NTEC, NTEC. Again, this one I called out on Monday. Took a position on it at 32. Then I took profits the following day on this red candle here for about a 12% stake on 12% profit on it. Then I told you that it was still on watch because it had this big move, and then this candle, it really didn't sell off. There was not enough volume to justify a sell-off. So I had my alert set, and if it would break over this candle, I knew I was going to buy back in. I bought at 37 before it broke the 0.38 level. That's when I called it out. So if you got in on it, then you should be up again right now after market hours. I think it closed after market at 41.415. So I called it out at 37. We should be up about a good 10%. And I believe it's going to continue moving up. Like I told you, it needs to break over this 180 level, and it's got room all the way up to 60. Now, keep in mind, having said that, there's this little resistance here, a bit of resistance at 52. So, just take that into consideration. The 50.50 level will be the $0.50 resistance, psychological resistance. So you might want to take some profits there. Okay. So again, NTEC on the move. And again, a call out from Monday. We keep them on watch. We keep on trading them. We keep on profiting from them. So let's keep it up, guys. It's going good so far. Next one that I have on the list is VISL. Called it out again today. And this pattern is looking bullish in my opinion so far. Okay, it's looking great. Let me see if I can fix this where we can kind of see this. Okay, so this one, it broke above the 180 back here. It got rejected, then it started trading sideways. So you got this big push up with increasing volume. As you can see, every day it was an increasing volume. Every time it was knocked back down, there wasn't significant volume. But on this day there was. So that means that there was shorts coming in. They were stuck here. They were holding, trying to see if it'll come down. It didn't. It broke above. They tried to push it back down. It held its levels above the 180, and it made this big move today. Now the close wasn't. It didn't close above this previous candles open, but after market hours, VISL is trading up. So if you got it, it's trading close at to 0.49. So somewhere here. So it's probably gonna have a good open, maybe even a gap up. I mean, you never know. And if you did call it out on the pullback, which I called out at around 0.42, 43 level, then you should be up quite a bit, about 13, 14, 15%, depending on your entry. So again, another very good entry, very good move, significant volume on the day, and above the 180. You got the pullback, you got the hold above that level. Okay, so let me kind of, I'm just talking here and not showing you what's going on. So when you want to see a level hold, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's got to stay above that level. Intraday, it's okay if it breaks below the level as long as there's not a big sell-off where it's just getting knocked down. You know, sometimes it'll break below a certain level. Like, for example, here it broke below that 0.33, 0.34 level, which I believe was key, 0.35, depending on what you see on other charts. But anyways, it can break below. That does not mean that it's not going to work. It just means that it's testing that level. It broke a little bit below it. But then again, you got to wait to see if it's going to recover. And then once they do, usually short start covering, buyers start coming in, and then you see this big squeeze. And again, after market, it's going up. Okay. So don't be afraid to hold maybe a 1-2% below your predetermined stop loss level, which was 34. Okay, so VISL good for a swing, and it's up after market. INUV up after market. NTEC up after market. So all three callouts are working so far. Hopefully tomorrow we can follow through and we'll be good. Okay. I just do want to let you know that sometimes you just need to take the profits, take partial profits, let some of your money do some work. The worst that's going to happen with the rest of the money that you have once you take profits is that you're just going to give a little bit back, but you will not end up red. Okay, you will not end up red. If you take 75% of your profits and it gets knocked down, you will not end up red. You already took some profits. Now if you do end up selling 75% of your position and let the other 25% work for you, and it does work, then that extra little money is money we didn't have, and that's how we're gonna be able to stay in the trade, because now we already took profits in, and the rest of the 25% of the position that you have left, it's gonna make you feel more comfortable holding it, knowing that you already have money in your pocket. Okay, so just a little piece of advice there for you guys. Okay, let me move on to the next one. The next one that it's on watch for tomorrow, FCEL. Let me delete the other one, FCEL, FCEL, Fuel Cell Technologies. Okay, I know we traded this one from here to this day, made some profits, and again here to here. Then we traded the little cup, or we held it, I believe, for maybe 3, 4, 5 days. Sold it right. Actually, we sold it right before it hit the 3 level, if I'm correct. I know. And I was here or here where Vilo was asking if it was gonna hit 3. I think it was here because it hit 3 and it got rejected. So we traded this little cup right here, and I don't recall if we traded it again here, but I know we've traded this one quite a few times and we've made some decent money on it. Now it's It's coming back up. It's got all this little cups right here and creating these little handles. Right now it's at a very key level of 250, and I do like it over 250. So if tomorrow it breaks and holds, I might end up taking a position on it. Right now it's currently trading at 240, 246 was the last trade after market. $2.46, so right below the 3 level. So if it does break and hold again, just like any other stock that we've traded, it breaks a level and it holds that level, then we want to position ourselves for the next move higher. And so this is FSEL. Moving on to the next one. This one was a question posted on YouTube on one of the comments in the previous videos. CIDM. I really wasn't too sure about this one. I was kind of iffy on it. Had this big move a while of days ago, and then it just got knocked all the way down. It did hold its levels. Today had some news, traded with really good volume, and it's currently trading after market hours at, and it doesn't really move after market. It's trading at 214, guys. So it's way up here. It's going to be a good gapper. Okay. And I wish I had taken a position on it. I was not around to see this happen. I was just going through my watch list and I see this big gapper on my scanner here. And I see that it throughout the whole day, it was up 192%, including after market hours. So, again, tomorrow, depending on how it opens, see what it does. If it sets itself up for a good intraday setup, day trade, then we'll be on it. And just a little recap on GNUS. And man, I know I called it out here. We traded this one, made a good bit of money. I did not hold through the whole move. And then again today, I mean, I thought 5 was gonna be it. Apparently, what happened here is that you've got shorts that came in here, they got squeezed out. Then what's happening is longs, which are traders like us who want to see a stock continue going up, they start seeing this momentum. They start buying in. They start, the FOMO, the fear of missing out. They're buying, they're buying, they're buying. Shorts start coming in. Shorts start coming in. They say, okay, it's overextended. We're gonna knock it down. We're gonna knock it down. We're gonna write the crash. And all of a sudden, all these new buyers start coming in. Those shorts that come in, they start getting squeezed out. They need to start covering because they're losing money, and that creates more buying pressure. And then again, the same thing here. They try to come in, and then more buying pressure because they're starting to cover all the shorts need to cover, and it creates a really big short squeeze, and just ridiculous move on Genius. Crazy move up over. I don't know. I want to say I believe I saw that it was about 4,000% since last month from down here at the 0.27 level. Just ridiculous move. And it's actually trading after market hours exactly at 8.99, guys. 8.99. That was the last traded price after market, or the highest traded price after market. So just what a move. What a move. Now with this one, you got to be careful because moves like this usually tend with a lot of profit taking and then shorts coming in. So it might just crush all the way back down. I mean, I don't know. What can I say? I thought it wasn't going to go all the way up to where it is. Might just continue going higher. But at this point in time, I'm not that good of a trader to be trading it for a long position. So that was GNUS. And that's all I have on my watch list for today. There are more stocks that made some decent moves that were on my watch list. I believe they're overextended, but I will make another short video on it later. All right, guys, that's it for today. Happy trading, and we'll see you all tomorrow.